Winston Churchill once said, "We shape our buildings, thereafter, they shape us." You know, we usually think of architecture as something reserved for museums or skyscrapers, but honestly, the most important architecture in your life isn't the office tower you work in. It's the four walls you wake up inside every morning. There is a distinct difference between a house and a home. A house is just a machine that keeps the rain out. But a home is a psychological construct. Today, on Origins and Chronicles, we're exploring the invisible hand of design. How do hallways, windows, and walls dictate your happiness? Have you ever walked into a room and immediately felt tense, even if you couldn't explain why? That is what architects call friction. Good design is supposed to be invisible. You don't notice when a hallway flows perfectly into a living room. You don't notice when a light switch is exactly where your hand expects it to be. You only notice design when it fails, when you have to dodge a kitchen island to get to the fridge, or when a corridor feels like a dark tunnel. That is the architecture of friction. It forces you to adapt your life to the building, instead of the building adapting to your life. Then, there is light. We treat light as something we just switch on, but in architecture, light is a physical material, just like wood, brick, or concrete. The placement of a window dictates the rhythm of your biological clock. A bedroom facing east kind of forces you to wake up with the world. A living room without natural light feels stagnant because it disconnects you from time itself. If a room feels sad, don't blame the furniture, blame the window. For the last 20 years, we've been told to knock down walls. The open plan was the dream. One giant box for cooking, eating, and watching TV. But recently, the mood has shifted. We are realizing that walls actually have a purpose. We are moving towards what designers call the broken plan. Because it turns out hearing the dishwasher while you are trying to read a book isn't liberating. It's just annoying. We need corners. We need shadows. We need places to hide. Ultimately, making a home isn't about buying the right sofa. It is about designing your future self. When you look at a floor plan, you are deciding how you want to live, how you want to rest, and how you want to feel. So, look at your walls a little differently today. They are doing more work than you think. Thanks for watching. For more stories on design culture, subscribe to the channel.